What's good, fam? It's your boy Z to the EO, back again. Ride with your mans. I be more, baby. Yes, sir. But yeah, I just want to kick it with y'all for a quick second, you know what I'm saying? It's been a couple days, you know what I'm saying? Holla at the fam real quick, you know how we do it. But one of the messages I wanted to deliver to y'all, man, is stop watching this TV, man. Stop watching TV, dude. Stop watching it. Get rid of it. Sell it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that TV, man. Let that shit go. Stop watching it, dude. It's detrimental that y'all hear me out on this. Please stop watching the TV. Stop it. Seriously. I told y'all in that last video, the TV is our biggest source of mind control. You know what I'm saying? And our minds is being controlled, man. Like, seriously, this is real. You know? And one of the reasons why I'm stressing that TV need to go off, you know, is that with this whole Trayvon Martin, Michael Brown, what's the latest dude? I forgot what the latest guy's name is. The guy that they shot while he was laying down. You know, God rest his soul, whatever, you know. But we gotta pay attention out here, man, and we gotta make sure that that's not us, you know. And one of the things I'm saying, the reason I'm saying cut the TV off is because as long as you watch this TV and you keep watching this TV, they're gonna show you something that's gonna piss you off. So if that one didn't do it, they're gonna do another one to make sure that you get pissed off. So that the end goal be that you go out and do some shit that you ain't got no business doing. They want you to go out and assault somebody. They want you to go out and do something crazy so that they have validation or be justified in doing you in. People, that's what we dealing with, people. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. Like, seriously. They trying to geek you up. It's the same thing with the white people, too. Y'all ain't exempt. If y'all keep watching TV, the same thing gonna happen to y'all, because they gonna give you an example. Look at this Dallas situation. They trying to get white people pissed off with that one. Look, that's what's going on. They try to have us mad at each other, man. We already don't like each other. Like I said in the last video, the coal's been simmering for years. You know what I'm saying? So we already beefing low-key, you know? And to keep watching that TV is gonna keep you pumped up. And like I said, if that didn't do it for you, they're gonna show you one that's gonna get you riled up enough to go do something. Like, for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, the only way we're gonna stop this, family, is if we turn off the TV. Now, YouTube is different. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, you kind of like control what it is you want to watch. You know, this is not big corporations behind, you know, the content that we talking about. Because, you know, just this very subject right here, if it was a big name behind it, they wouldn't want to be, you know, affiliated with none of this information. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand that, you know, but at the same time, they gotta live their life and we gonna have to live ours, people, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just on here giving y'all my opinion on what I think that in order for us to change this around, in order for us to even have a fighting chance at this, politically speaking, or moves of our own, is that we're gonna have to stop watching the TV. You know, we're gonna have to stop, man. We're gonna have to do it, because think about it. TV is your form. It explains you your form of fashion. It tell you what's hot and what's not. It tell you who's in and who ain't. It tell you what car's hot, what to buy. It keeps you up on the trends. So it lets you know what to do. So it's telling you one way or another. You know, I think I touched on that before, but I'm just trying to stress that, you know, the television don't do you no good. Every other channel that I look at got basically like homosexual undertones to it. Sometimes they're not even undertones, they overtones. Like, I see a lot of undertones in like kid shows and stuff like that, you know. So like, you could make a little documentary and put little clips in it and show y'all what I'm talking about, but they be flagging you up for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even, you know, put it in there and show it to them like that. So I'm about to just put it in the link or something so y'all can see, you know, a few of them clips or whatnot of these people doing this. I was just watching a video on there the other day. It was showing a guy and a girl and the guy had a beard, and he cut the beard off. The girl told him he needed to cut his beard off because he's sitting there playing the PlayStation or something like that. So he wound up cutting the beard off, and at the end of the commercial, so she's like, wow, he bumped back into the girl again, and he didn't cut his beard off. He walking with two dudes. Y'all have to see it. They be showing it on YouTube sometimes too. But if you know what a beard is, you know, in the homosexual community, the men who are in like prominent positions, like senators and mayors and stuff like that, it's like when you take a position of office like that, it's like you gotta have a wife. You know, same thing with police officers or any public people. They want you to have a wife. I guess they think that having a wife, you more docile, pretty much. You are more docile. You're more controllable. You're more predictable. You are. I mean, that's just what it is. Like a man that's not in a marriage, life is not on a routine. You know what I'm saying? But when you get in a marriage, or even a relationship for that matter, you're creating a routine. You know, so I was just saying that to say that, you know, they want these guys to, you know, be married or whatnot. You know. So the term I was getting at was the beard thing. They call a guy who's really a homosexual and got a wife and a family is the beard. So they call that his beard. That's what they call that. If you look it up, they call that the beard. When your family is your beard, pretty much. So when you cut your beard off, it's like cutting off, getting rid of your family. You know what I'm saying? Which is the front for people to still hire you in these positions, but you can be flamed as all outdoors. You know? I ain't one of them to each his own niggas either, though, because I think that's one of the reasons why we in the situation that we in, because of that to each his own attitude. So it's like, you know, you don't agree with pedophilia because you don't want nobody touching your babies. But at the same time, you like, well, hey, what he doing in privacy is on home, to each his own. And we say that to everything, to everybody about everything, no matter what it is. No matter what they doing wrong. I don't give a damn what nobody says. Let me clear it up for the record. Homosexuality is wrong. It's fucking wrong. It go directly against nature, dude. Nature do not agree with homosexuality, dude. Reproduction does not agree with homosexuality, dude. That is going against the grain. So I don't give a damn what you look. What's to each his own is what your pleasure is, in my opinion. Whatever pleasures you, to each his own to that. But don't come around this world and tell people that wanting to sleep with another man if you a man, or wanting to sleep with another woman if you a woman is right. Y'all know it's wrong. That's why y'all hide it and keep it secret. I already told y'all in the other video that all secrets is negative. So I'm not even gonna get winded on that, but I know people always want to say something when you even mention somebody that's homosexual or whatever. I'm gonna tell you my stance on it right now. It's wrong, bruh. It's wrong, sis. And that's what it is. But it's your life. You can do what you want to do. It's your free will, you know. But I'm here to tell you, what you doing is fucking wrong. What you doing is going against nature. What you doing is grieving the Most High. But that's your choice. You do what the hell you want to do. But you got to understand, the powers that be of this world want a population reduction. So, you know, the homosexual agenda plays into that. Think about it. What's the best way to disable a society or reduce the population? Push homosexual agenda. If we get men to like it men and women to like it women, that's going to reduce the population. Plus abortion. I heard the numbers that it's like roughly 6.5 billion people in the world, but the powers that be want that number reduced to 500 million. So in a way, that's like saying we're going to take America, well, a little more than America, but we're going to take America and keep everybody in the U.S., everybody else in the world die. I'm not saying that's what nobody said. I'm just saying that'd be equivalent to keeping 500,000 and, you know, which is a half, not 500,000, 500 million, which is equivalent to half of a billion. So if we had 6 billion people, they try to reduce our population by like, you know, like 85%, 95%. You know what I'm saying? Something ridiculous. You know? And the TV is what they use in the catapult it. So this is what I want y'all to do, man. This is what I want you to ask yourself. Every show you watching, don't get caught up in the romance and the bullshit story that they give you. Don't get caught up in the who dating who in the story and they having a lovely romance. Don't look at that. Look at the premise of the movie. Look at what they really saying with the what's going on in this movie. So like we looked at the Transformers movie, for example. Don't get caught all up in what's my man name? The dude Shia LaBeouf, whatever his name. I forgot what the dude name was in Transformers. Y'all know what I'm talking about though. Don't get caught up all up in the little love story he had with the broad and all that. Look, Transformers is really about some beings who came from a different planet, who came and landed on Earth, who didn't have a form, and then the first thing that rolled past them, they took the form of that. So if you're taking the form of something, you a shapeshifter. So pretty much we had intergalactic shapeshifters coming to Earth with no form of their own, and they took the forms of the things they saw on Earth, such as planes, dinosaurs, cars, trucks, everything, motorcycles, you know, all of that. So if you really look at, like I said, if you don't get caught up into the romantics of the story, and you look at what's really going on, we got these beings, which are giants, the human beings looking down at them. I mean, they looking down at the human beings, talking to them, and they also saying that the human beings are going to destroy themselves, so they got to step in to keep humanity from destroying themselves. This the same shit they said in Avengers with Ultron and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. Ultron is artificial intelligence. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Ultron is Google. Vicky from iRobot. You know what I'm saying? I got a list of movies that I'm gonna put down. They ain't gonna be in this video, but it's gonna be a different video that I want everybody to look at. So if you saw them, then you good. You know what I'm saying? Because I like to make references, and it's good when you got movies to make references too, so you can get somebody a visual of what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to talk about right now. Like, Vicky is Ultron. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. Google is Vicky. Y'all need to understand that, because you gotta understand everything that you're searching. First, you gotta find out what an algorithm is. An algorithm is a math sequence that a lot of scientific mathematicians use to dictate predicted outcomes by the previous situations. So if Harry stops at Starbucks every morning and he buys a coffee every Wednesday, and then, you know, next week, Ultron to pretty much be able to tell us, well, you know, Harry gonna stop and go buy his stuff at Starbucks this morning. Now, it's way more complex than that. I'm giving it to you in a simplified terms so you understand what I'm talking about. You know, they can look at your patterns and make predictions off the patterns you make. It's kind of like the survey that you take when you go to a job now, and they make everybody do them. Like, even at McDonald's now, you gotta do a survey. You know what I'm saying? So you go up in there, and they ask you, you're the type of person that everybody upsets you easily. Agree, strongly disagree. That shit right there. So pretty much after you do 2 to 3 pages of it, at the end of it, after they ask you the same questions over again, but rephrase it so that you might answer it different to get the truth out of you. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. At the end of the day, they pretty much got a basis of what your personality gonna be like. So after they score you in, they driving crazy out here. Anyway, after they score you in, they pretty much can tell the employer what type of person you are roughly, and it's usually pretty much right, but depending on the answers you gave. You know what I'm saying? So they like, we know this person got a short temper. He always accusing people of doing something to him. He plays the victim, and they pretty much got a brief, you know, example of what your personality could be like, and they hire you off of that. You know, they use that as a basis, just like your credit score don't really determine your wealth. That don't got nothing to do with how much money you got, but it lets people know from previous history what you might do in the future. So that's what these algorithms is doing. So I was just saying all that to say, to bring you up to speed on algorithm. You know, Google is a walking algorithm, bro. Everything you type in here, every video you watch, they recommending shit for you now. You go to a page and look at some gym shoes or something. You on another website, they advertise them gym shoes to you now. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They know exactly what you're doing. But, you know, me personally, I really don't give a damn. You can watch me, write it down, take a picture. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm with the Most High, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm following the Most High, and I'm changing my life, and I'm fixing my life so that I can be obedient servant of the Most High, dude. That's the only way we gonna get out of this, people. Real talk. Real talk. But, you know, I ain't gonna drag it out too long. It's already about 15 minutes. But the main thing I wanted to say was that we need to turn that TV off, you know. I keep telling you, I've been working on my other channel too. I got another channel coming where I can break this stuff down. And a lot of the subjects I really want to get into, you know, y'all need the facts for that. I can't just get on here and just be talking, man. You know what I'm saying? And expect y'all to take my word for it, which I don't. But I want to at least put the facts down. So, you know, because, you know, people, I know how short y'all attention span is, man. If I send y'all on a quest for this knowledge, y'all ain't gonna go, because life gonna catch you up, and that's the purpose. You know, that's what this Earmore thing's about, man. Shout out to all my Earmore brothers out there, baby. I'm on it. I'm with y'all, man. We doing this, you know. But that's one of the things it's about, man. Don't let this get to you out here, you know. Don't let this, everything going on in these streets get to you. Don't be affected by what's going on. The best way not to be affected is to take your eyes from in front of the box. You know, they can see you through televisions if you didn't know that, you know. When they made the big switch over to digital and none of the analog televisions work no more, each one of the megapixels in your TV is a camera that can view you. So if you got 1 million megapixels in your screen, that's how good of a resolution they're getting from what you're doing. Since we talking about it, your cell phones. Your cell phones never turn off. I don't give a damn what nobody tell you. As long as your battery is plugged in, your camera is recording. And they are watching what's in the front of you and what's in the back of you. The reasons cell phones cost so much money right now is because they're not cell phones. You see that on Sprint website. They even tell you, we can't even consider this to be a phone. It's a navigation device, a GPS device. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we got all of this going on. You know, in one box. We got internet access that's faster than the desktop. You know what I'm saying? We got cameras that's so clear to the point where you don't even really need to even buy a digital camera no more because of how good the quality on the cell phones are. So-called cell phones. But dude, this is a media tracking recording device, and I wouldn't be surprised if soon enough they had your ass locked up to this. And this is a way to control you. They're gonna make these bitches mandatory. This thing, all they gotta do is put an ankle brace on this bitch, and this is an anklet that can tell your pulse. Don't you get apps that check your pulse and shit like that? Look at all them apps, man. Look, stop falling for this bullshit. Stop falling for it. We getting technology from the fallen angels, people. The fallen angels are giving man technology, and we've been trading technology with the fallen angels for years and years and thousands of years. Seriously, why you think we went from rotary dial phones to touch screens in what, a 15-year time span, 20-year time span? We went from that to that. You know what I'm saying? Now they dealing with nano machines. Look up nano machines and nanobytes. You know what I'm saying? Dude, we talking about microscopic robots that can go in there and remove cancer cells and shit like that. Do tedious tasks. You know what I'm saying? We talking about rearranging the structure of DNA. This is what we talking about. If you think I'm bullshitting, go on DARPA's website. DARPA, Department of Advanced Research Projects America. Go look them out and check out the Super Soldier Project. Yeah, go check it out. Super Soldier Project, where they splicing DNA, which is Captain America. They splicing DNA. They putting gorilla, since gorilla got more dense muscles than humans, they putting gorilla DNA in men's muscles, which is making them have ape-like powers. You know, they splicing genes with eagles so that people can see further than they ever could. You know, look at that Call of Duty game. I'm gonna finish on this. Check that a new Call of Duty out. One of the new Call of Duties, new Advanced Warfare, I think it is. Them motherfuckers look. That's the future. I'll let y'all, man.